Welcome back to 13 News Weekend. We are talking to Naoma this morning all about issues with children and social media.
That's because they start early.
Yes, they do.
As Naoma's two already have.
Yes, they have. Good morning, Naoma.
Good morning, guys. So first I wanted to talk about, we don't watch a lot of TV at my house. They have their iPads and their tablets at home. So one thing that they like to do is watch YouTube videos. And there's a little thing on there that maybe you guys might not be aware of. If you go scroll to the bottom of the YouTube page, safety on or off. If you click it off, it's not 100% guaranteed, but it does filter out a lot of the more inappropriate videos and the ones that have a little bit, maybe things you might not want them to watch. So that's the first thing I would do, is enable the YouTube when they're searching on videos, because that's what we do a lot, is watch videos or play games on their tablets. Another thing is Cox, there's a tab on Cox Communication that says Take Charge, has a lot of great tips on how to monitor and keep your kids safe online. So first thing I would do is set up your parental controls on all your mobile devices. That means your phones, your iPads, your tablets, your Wii, all that stuff. And there's a tab if you go to the home page, and it'll give you tons of tips and resources on how to put those filters on and how-tos and everything that you might need. Another thing that I had to do was put a password onto even just my mobile phone, so they don't even call people randomly or go start downloading things or doing things they shouldn't be doing. So yes, I do have a password protect on my phone, but another good thing is to also password protect if you want that, if they are smart enough, because my 4-year-old knows how to go to the App Store and download games. So I had to put a password on it, so he is not allowed to download anything unless I put the password in. And it's a pretty long password, so even if he was watching what I was doing, he wouldn't be able to do it.
That would be scary if you figured out your password. But speaking of which, I got a phone call from a friend, and it was her child who just got a hold of the phone.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, twice in a row. So that's it. And also because it's amazing what they can get into. I mean, yours are, your 4-year-old.
Yeah, and I had to do it a while ago just because he would pick up my phone and start calling people. I'm like, what? I didn't call you. I'm sorry. You would hear background noise. But another good thing for maybe if you have older children or teenagers is to also password protect your Wi-Fi. So you can change that anytime you want, and then that way, even if they know how to get onto the devices, they can't quite get onto the internet unless they have the code to that. So I've done that a couple times too, just to play around with that. But yeah, my 4- and 7-year-old, they're pretty smart with their tablets. And another thing is just talking to your kids about online safety. One thing I like to do with my son is go through the history with him and see what videos he's watching. Just ask him, what is he watching? Mostly it's Ninjago or Lego stuff or a little bit of wrestling stuff. But I like to see what he's watching, see what he's interested in, and tell him why I'm doing those things, and to be careful of who you talk to, because my 7-year-old also has a Google account, and so one time he did actually Google Talk and voice chat with me upstairs. He called me from his Google account. So you got to know what they're doing, and he's figured it out. So I want to make sure, who are you talking to? How are you learning to use these things?
Wow.
Mostly it's from the YouTube videos.
Okay, Naoma, we're running out of time. I hear a reality show coming up.
I know you would.
That sounds really like a lot of fun at your house, I think. Thanks, Naoma, and we'll see you next Saturday, and we'll be right back.